It never ends. Guys, it never ends. The pain never ends for us Bears fans. Even when we were so close to victory, we still can't pull it off. Why? Why is it that we just can't have anything good? Justin Fields had a career day, not even just a season day. He didn't just play the best game of the season. He played the best game of his career. Guys, we lost this game 31-28 in a game in which we blew a 28-7 lead. Guys, we were up 21 points. 21 points. And we still found a way to lose. We still found a way to choke this game because the Bears just can't have anything nice. I don't even know what to say anymore. Even when good things happen, we still can't pull out the W. This was the perfect opportunity, the perfect statement game to go into Chicago against the Broncos, who have a terrible defense, whose offense is flourishing, kinda. But this was the perfect game to go out there and beat them. And for the first 3 quarters-ish, I guess, of football, it looked like it. We started off down 7-0. They came in and scored. I believe it was the opening drive. 7-0, and then from there on, we scored 28 unanswered. Justin Fields, let me read you just some stats real quick. 28 of 35. Mind you, that Justin Fields' first 16 passes were completed. That is a franchise record for most passes completed in a row without an incompletion. 16 passes. The guy that everyone says can't pass the ball, that can't read a defense, that can't do this or that, he actually did it this game. He was also 28 of 35 for 335 passing yards. Guys, this is the first time that Justin Fields has passed for 300 yards in his career. Yes, it took too long, or it took a while, but man, he finally did it. 335 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. 4 passing touchdowns. Not rushing, passing. And 1 interception. He took 4 sacks. And yes, I know people want to point out the whole, fumble that turned into a fumble 6. And, maybe he could have done better at, just taking the sack or whatever. But let's not take away from the fact that he was 28 of 35. 335 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. This was on the defense. But more so, I would understand if we had just bad pieces on the defense. If we just had guys that could not get it done. I keep saying this over and over and over and over again. The coaching needs to be gone. Or our current coaches need to be gone. Starting with Matt Eberflus. He needs to be gone. I will give Luke Getsy his credit here because he actually did call a decent game on offense, aside from a couple plays here and there, which I'll get into later. But first and foremost, Matt Eberflus, how do you give up a 28-7 lead? You were doing so great against Russell Wilson, 7 points going into the half, and you blow the lead. You blow the damn lead. How do you let that happen in a game that was given to you? A W handed to you on a silver platter. 28-7, 21-point lead, and we lose 31-28. Unacceptable. Now let's talk about some of the situational things here. Going for it on 4th and 1 when we were in field goal range. I know they sent the offense out there to try to get them to jump offside. Sure, whatever. Call the timeout, take the delay of a game, whatever it is. Kick the field goal, go up 3. At the very minimum, we'd be in overtime. And even if we lost in overtime, oh well. Yeah, I would have been upset, but at least I can't, get on him for that. But instead, what do? A shotgun run. A shotgun handoff run. I don't know if that was a read option. Might have been, because I did see that that Justin Fields had a wide open lane for rushing if he would have just kept the ball. But honestly, it didn't even look like he was looking at that. It looked like he was just looking to hand the ball off. And if that was a play call, oh my God, why? I hate shotgun runs. Shotgun runs for the running back, that is, on 4th down. Every one of these plays, these 4th down runs, they need to be single back or QB sneaks, honestly. We got to stop with these shotgun runs, these pistol formation shotgun, where it takes so long. Because by the time the ball gets to the quarterback, by the time he hands the ball off to the running back, there's already 3-4 defenders in the backfield ready to tackle him. We don't have the Eagles offensive line. We don't have the 49ers offensive line or the Detroit Lions offensive line to where they can hold for those couple seconds needed to get the ball to the running back and so he can go in and punch it in for 1 yard. We don't have that offensive line. Yes, we played they played, decent today, but in a matter like that, it can't be done, man. I don't even know why you would go for it. It's still an idiotic move to go for it. Take the points. They caught up to us 28-28. Take the points. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't trust his defense or whatever, but come on, man. I mean, this just adds on to the video I made the other day. Fire this man. He should have been fired today. He should have been fired yesterday. He should have been fired weeks ago. Should have been fired a long time ago. And for some reason, we still are holding on to this man. I don't know at this point if Ryan Poles is still waiting for a magical turnaround from him, or if the McCaskies are literally not letting this man fire him because we've never fired a coach mid-season or in the middle of the season. I don't know what it is, but someone in the organization is messing up right now. Someone in the organization is being incompetent right now and being stupid to just let this man continue to tank our season. It seems like we're already in tank mode. We are now one of two 0-4 teams in the NFL. The other team being the Carolina Panthers. So now, if you want to look at it as a good thing, sure, we hold the first 2 picks in the draft. But guys, week 4 and we're already thinking about that is insane. I don't understand why that we just refuse to win games, even when we have the lead. Once again, our defensive line couldn't produce. We sacked Russell Wilson once, and it was like chasing a headless chicken on that sack. I believe it was Zach Pickens and somebody else who combined for half a sack, or combined for 1 sack. And other than that, we weren't able to sack him. Justin Fields. Russell Wilson passed for 21 of 28, 223 yards passing, and 3 touchdown passes. I mean, to be expected, sure, from our defense, whatever. We don't really stop quarterbacks. But this game, if at least it was a shootout, honestly, that would have felt better, because at least you would have known that our defense is still bad, our head coach is still bad, but it would at least shown competition. At least we would have shown that we were competitive. And yes, we were competitive for that first half. But even then, guys, we gave up a 28-7 lead. We stopped them. The one thing that we couldn't do all season is we stopped them. Imagine how Broncos fans must have been feeling that they couldn't drive the ball on the Chicago Bears defense, the worst defense in the league. There are probably people already calling for whoever the backup QB in Denver is. Honestly, I probably would have too. Whoever there is, I would have. Man, I don't know how they weren't able to drive with us at first, but I guess they figured out that we're a bad defense and they decided to turn it up in the second half. But I don't even know what to say anymore, guys. It's the same old story, and it's going to be the same story all season long with Matt Eberflus, because for whatever reason, guys, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the Bears do fire Matt Eberflus midway through the season. I think they're going to fire him at the end of the season, because for some reason that's what we always do. Whatever the case may be, guys, we lost this game. Doesn't really matter, but at the very least, Khalil Herbert also did play good. I'm going to read you off some stats here. 18 rushes for 103 rushing yards. That's 5.7 per carry. And he did have I believe a receiving touchdown. Yep. He had 4 catches, actually, for 19 yards. One of them being a really nice touchdown from Justin Fields, where he was kind of like scrambling around for a bit, kind of toying with the one defender that was trying to sack him. Threw the ball short, and Khalil Herbert caught it just in the end zone for a touchdown. And it looked like the game was finally turning in our favor. The season was finally turning in our favor. And it's so sad to see that even in a game like that we still let Justin Fields down. And I know he had the interception in the end. I know people want to talk about the fumble and some of the mistakes he made, sure. But at the end of the day, he played a great game. We can't take that away from Justin Fields. He played a great game. Luke Getsy may have figured it out. Maybe. I hope he can build off that for Thursday night against the Commanders. But what's sad is that, unfortunately, this is another L on Fields' record. And the more we keep taking L's, really, no matter how well that Justin Fields plays, no matter how great he is, if we keep losing games like this and we have an opportunity to take Caleb Williams, they might just end up taking him in general. I don't see us, having Caleb Williams to be able to draft and then just passing up on him. I just don't see it happening, guys. So it's unfortunate. Also, DJ Moore went off 9 targets, 8 catches for 131 and a touchdown. Komet also did really good too. 9 targets, 7 catches, 85 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The offense had a great day, guys. It didn't capitalize when it needed to. And For some reason, we just can't get it done. It's just annoying to see this happen time and time again, where we can't pull it off. This is an indictment on Matt Eberflus. He needs to be gone. Ryan Poles, what are you waiting for? Is it really I want to know for sure. Is it Ryan Poles not pulling the trigger? Or is it the McCaskies? Is it George McCaskey specifically telling Ryan Poles that he cannot fire him right now, that he has to wait till the end of the season? And if that's the case, man, I really hope that's not the case, because that would mean that, honestly, our problems as a franchise will never be fixed until McCaskies sell the team, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys kind of backing on Fields? Are you disappointed as I am? What are your thoughts on Fields, man? Because right now, I'm just sad that we can't even win games. And I'm out.